begins within. And that's where yoga plays its divine role. In a world which is often divided by borders, beliefs and conflicts, yoga stands as a universal language of harmony. Yoga is derived from Sanskrit word yuj, which means to join or to unite. It is not merely a set of physical postures, but a profound philosophy that harmonizes the mind, body and soul. When one person practices yoga sincerely, anger reduces, the mind becomes stable and compassion naturally grows. If every individual learns to live in balance through yoga, then families become peaceful. When families are peaceful, societies become peaceful. And when societies are peaceful, the world becomes peaceful. Yoga serves as a bridge to world peace by fostering individual inner peace, which can then extend outward to create a more harmonious global community. Through this inner unity, yoga has become a pathway to universal peace. Yoga teaches us the art of ahimsa, non-violence, tolerance, and universal love. It reminds us that we are not different nations or religions, but one global family, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Through simple practices like pranayama and meditation, we can dissolve hatred, jealousy and fear, the real roots of war. Therefore, yoga is not just a personal practice, it is a global necessity. It can unite heart across border, calm mind across conflict and bring a sense of shared humanity. Yoga teaches us that peace is not something to be achieved outside, it must blossom within every heart. When individuals live in harmony with themselves and others, the world naturally becomes peaceful. Thus, yoga is truly a bridge connecting hearts, cultures and nations towards lasting world peace. Yoga can build a foundation for a peaceful world by individual peace through inner harmony, by unity of mind, body and soul, by cultivating compassion and respect, and by promoting global unity. In conclusion, dear friends, let us remember, weapons can never bring peace, only wisdom can. And yoga is that ancient wisdom gifted by India to the whole world. If every human being practices yoga even for 10 minutes a day, the vibration of peace will spread silently from one person to another, from one nation to another, until the whole earth becomes a yoga mandir of peace. So let's promise ourselves, I will begin peace within me through yoga. Om Shanti. This is a subject that connects the inner peace of an individual with the peace of the whole world. Yoga, a bridge to world peace. In today's world, we are standing on a very sensitive edge. Everywhere we see war, global pollution, climate imbalance, stress, terrorism, competition. The world is burning, not only externally, but also internally. The question is, where is peace? We have
explained the correct meaning of vibration in such a simplified manner. अब मैं आमंत्रित करती हूँ नेहा रानी को कि वो हमारे राजभाषा में अपने विचार को हमारे सामने प्रस्तुत करें।
आप सभी को मेरा नमस्कार। अविद्या से युद्ध और योग से विश्व शांति, उस विषय पर मैं अपने विचार व्यक्त करने जा रही हूँ। अविद्या क्या है? हमारे दर्शन शास्त्र के अनुसार अविद्या का अर्थ केवल अशिक्षित होना नहीं है, अपितु वास्तविक ज्ञान की कमी है। यह वह भ्रम है जो हमें अस्थायी चीजों को अस्थायी और अशुद्ध को शुद्ध और दुख को सुख समझने को मजबूर करता है। हमारे पतंजलि योग शास्त्र में 5 कलेशों का उल्लेख किया गया है। अविद्या, अस्मिता, राग, द्वेष, अभिनिवेश, कलेशा। 5 प्रमुख कलेशों का वर्णन किया गया। उसमें से अविद्या जो है वो सारे कलेशों की जननी है, माता है और बीज कही गई है। हम ये कैसे, अविद्या के कारण हम जो भौतिक सुख के पीछे ज्यादा भागते रहते हैं, मैं की भावना में हम ज्यादा ये हो जाते हैं। जैसे अगर उदाहरण के रूप में लिया जाए तो हम ज्यादा भौतिक चीजों के पीछे भागते हैं, जैसे ब्रांडेड कपड़े, बड़ा घर, ऐसी चीजों के पीछे हम ज्यादा भागते हैं। और अक्सर ये ऐसी भावना है जो कभी भी पूर्ण नहीं होती है और उससे फिर हमें घृणा, द्वेष, लास्ट में हम जो संघर्ष पैदा होता है और उससे वो फिर बड़ा कलेश का रूप ले लेता है। इसमें अभी ये जो है हमारा योग, उसमें क्या योग का क्या योगदान है इसमें? शांति से देखा जाए तो योग केवल आसन और प्राणायाम का ही माध्यम नहीं है, वो हमारे जो योग चित्त वृत्ति निरोधक कहा गया है। योग जो है हमारे चित्त में जो चहल पहल, उथल जो मचती रहती है, हम जो अविद्या के प्रभाव में जो घिरे रहते हैं, उसमें हमको शांति लाके हमको स्वयं को समझने में मदद करता है। जो सच्चा ज्ञान है उसके प्रति हमको अग्रसर करने में मदद करता है योग। जब हम अपने स्वयं को जान लेते हैं तब हम दूसरे के अधिकार, भावना और उनके फीलिंग्स को समझने लगते हैं, तो फिर हम संघर्ष से दूर होते जाते हैं। और इससे हम जब अपने से स्वयं से शुरू करते हैं तो धीरे धीरे ये हमसे हमारा घर, समाज और पूरा विश्व में ये फैलता है। और सबसे बड़ी बात हमारे जो श्री श्री पद्म श्री सदाशिव निम्बालकर गुरु जी का सपना रहा है हर घर योग। तो आइए हम विश्व के हर घर में योग का दीप जलाएं, संपूर्ण विश्व को योग का सच्चा ज्ञान दे और एक जो पूरे विश्व को है हम एक प्रेमपूर्ण, सौहार्दपूर्ण और आस्थापूर्ण एक विश्व के निर्माण में हम अपना योगदान करें। और धन्यवाद।
जो है अशिक्षा नहीं है बल्कि वास्तविक में ज्ञान की कमी है। और आपने जो बताया कि हमारे गुरु जी का जो सपना था हर घर में योग, इसी लक्ष्य को हम लेकर आगे विश्व शांति की ओर बढ़ते हैं। Now I request Sanika ji to share her views on our topic for today.
This topic, I would like to take one real life experience so we will understand this topic deeply. On peak of winters, 26 January 2001, we were aligned for our Republic Day celebration at our hostel in Ahmedabad. Before we could start, a 9 Richter scale earthquake happened and we were disaligned. Our entire hostel building is shaking like anything. With fearfully, we realigned again and we completed our flag hosting ceremony at that time. Post this, we were just discussing about the earthquake and how it's impacting us. Soon at that time, one police inspector came to our hostel and he asked our warden for well-being of all the students. And later on, he asked our warden to send all the students to nearby societies and areas for rescue operation. At that time, we realized that something big happened during this earthquake. During the rescue operation, we saw the dead bodies, injured people, collapsed building, and crying people. The entire environment is sorrowful, and it's something that is unable to stand at that area also. Sooner that many rehabilitation centers were opened to for their resident because the people would not that are not want to go their resident also. And one of the rehabilitation behind our hostel, and I saw that there is one dedicated area created for yoga and meditation, which is always full with the people to come out this after effect and to come down their sorrow in this by doing this yoga and meditation. At that time I saw that how yoga is powerful to come down from all the sorrows and traumas. When natural disaster, wars and conflict disturb our world, yoga saw a way to restore peace within us and around us. And with simple postures, meditation, it can help us to reduce our pain and rebuild hope to live life again. In conclusion, I would say that rehabilitation through yoga is transforming pain into strength and creating a world with love, harmony and peace. Thank you.
In this world, everyone's rushing to prove, to win, to achieve. But in this race, we often forget something far more valuable, our peace of mind. Yoga reminds us to calm down, to breathe and to come back to ourselves. Because when we are at peace with ourselves, the world around us becomes peaceful too. When we think about peace in a discussion, we think about world peace, nation leaders and global conflicts. But the truth is that peace cannot be found in a battle.
Atha Yoganushasana. Today I would like to connect education with world peace and yoga. Education, world peace and yoga are the three main pillars and aims in bringing harmony not only among the individuals but also the society. Education builds knowledge and understanding while yoga cultivates peace and inner values. And both of this together creates the foundation for world peace. In today's fast-moving world, people are just running behind success, but the peace of mind is lost. Education is not just about book knowledge, but it also teaches inner values and peaceful living. And yoga is thus a blessing and a beautiful path to reach towards this goal. Yoga means union of body, mind and soul. If one practices yoga, it learns how to control their thoughts, calm their minds and be kindful towards others. It helps them to reduce anger, aggression and jealousy. Group yoga sessions in school teaches them how to be cooperative, patient and kind towards others. This leads to peaceful relationship, not only in the classroom, but also in families, societies, and finally, supporting global harmony. The ethical principles of yoga, yamas and niyamas, are the powerful tools of peaceful living. Ahimsa, non-violence. It's not just about avoiding physical violence, but it's a way of life based on love, respect, and kindness towards others. If practiced sincerely, it supports world peace. World peace is not just about. World peace cannot be achieved by weapons and political power, but it can be achieved through inner peace. Ahimsa. Param Dharma. Dharmasya hinsa tathaivacha. This famous shlok of Mahabharata teaches that non-violence is the highest virtue. Satya. Satya means truthfulness, honesty and trust. The famous shlok from Mahabharata. Satya hi param dharma, dharmasya hi guru. It means that Satya is the highest virtue and is the supreme teacher of righteousness. Aparigraha means not to be greedy and be overly attached to material possessions. Aparigraha param sukham means non-possessiveness leads to happiness. If one learns and lives by these principles, they learn to be respectful, tolerant and kind towards others. Thus it's concluded that education, world peace and yoga are interdependent on each other. Education brings knowledge, yoga gives wisdom and both of this together leads to world peace.